Hey guys, it's Andrew here, and today I'm going to be showing you how to use the StreamDiffusion Quickstart file. This file is meant to just be a simple install. You can just drag and drop and start. Once you're there, you'll be able to use all of the parameters that StreamDiffusion allows you to use, as well as change your prompt into anything you want. On top of that, you'll be able to choose your IP adapter and prompt with images as well. So you can scroll through as many of these images to help you create your scene. And you will also be able to switch your video input. But yeah, let's get started. So the first thing that you'll need to do is you'll need to download the Daydream Quickstart file from my Creator Hub. From there, you'll be able to read about all of the pre-requirements and how to install and see what you're actually getting. You'll also be able to learn more about every single functionality this file has and how StreamDiffusion works in general. A few other things for the pre-requirements, you'll definitely be needing StreamDiffusion from .simulate's Patreon. It's a $5 one-time purchase for the latest 0.3 model. You'll also need an API key, and you will be able to generate API keys simply by going onto this website and pressing new API key and then typing in whatever API name you want, like so. Once you have that, I suggest copying it and pasting it in a file so that you don't lose it, because once you press done, it'll be gone forever. I'll be deleting this so that no one else can steal it from this video. The last thing you'll be needing is the latest version of TouchDesigner. So you'll be able to download that and update accordingly. But once you have all of those, you'll be able to start. Once you know that you have all the prerequisites down, you can open up the Quickstart file. Once you're in, you'll be met with this UI. All you really need to do is read this box right here, and it's just going to tell you to drag StreamDiffusion 3.0 into this network, like so. Once you're there, all you have to do is go into the Install tab right here, and make sure that your backend is on Daydream and that you can edit this Daydream API key. All you'll have to do is find where you stored your API key, copy it, and then paste it into this Daydream API key location. Once you're there, you can basically click off of this giant parameter box. It takes up a lot of space, and you can just do so by clicking on this switch right here. Once you're done with that, all you have to do is press this green button to start. It will take around 30 seconds to a minute to start, but you can keep an eye on this little tiny box right here. There should be something orange, and if anything goes wrong, something red will appear. So once the stream starts, you'll be able to see the input and the output. You'll be able to change the prompt simply by editing this text box. So you could do something like high quality, Unreal Engine 3D render, like so. On top of that, you can also prompt with an image using IP adapters. So down here, you can select the folder just by pressing this plus button and selecting the folder that has a bunch of different images. Once you do that, you'll see a tiny little image icon come up here, and you can adjust the IP weight using this parameter like so. And yeah, you can scroll through all the different images you have as well just by pressing next. And yeah, you can just go crazy with all of these parameters actually. You can play around with them, see what they do, experiment. But if you really want to know what each of them do, you can go back to the Creator Hub and read up on the few articles that I've written about how these things actually work. On the left-hand side, you'll be able to change the video input. If you see down here, you'll see that there are 3 different sources. You have the movie file in, this noise and the circle, and then this video device in. All you gotta do is press 1 to switch in between the inputs, like so. So this is the circle noise. And then you can also press again to get a webcam. Hello. With the movie file in, right now it's just a default movie file. So what you can do is you can actually change that source to anything you want. You just have to click on this node and then press this little plus button and find whichever movie or image you want to use. So for me, I have this piece of art that I made a while ago. It's just a bunch of um, balls. And yeah, I really like it. It works well with StreamDiffusion. And yeah, once you're done with that, the last thing that you can do is you can press record. And once you press record, it should highlight a bit white and then this flash should start. You'll be able to edit everything in real time while you record. And yeah, you can even change your input source. Once you're happy with that, you can stop recording and you'll find everything in wherever your folder is located or wherever your project file is located. So it's in this folder. So if I go and open up that folder again, you'll see that I have the SDXL side-by-side video file as a MOV. But yeah, lastly, you can just simply explore the network. So the network is great. I have everything kind of labeled to explain what is going on. This green one is how I'm recording it and where I'm storing it and everything. And yeah, in the future, I'll make more videos on how to change the input source to something even more complex. So hopefully you can tell that, you can basically do any network and input that into TouchDesigner and then input that into the StreamDiffusion section. But overall, that's basically the tutorial. If you have any questions, you can DM me on Discord. And yeah, thank you so much for watching.